name of the problem is square scaping. So the problem statement of the square scaping is, so in a small, cozy town named Cordvilla, there lived a tailor. He had a peculiar task at hand, covering a rectangular plot of lands with cloth. This land has dimensions m meter in length and n meters in width. The tailor had a special types of expensive clothes, and it came in square pieces, each measuring a meter on its sides. However, there was a catch. This cloth could not be cut or thrown in any way. It had to be used as a whole square. Now the challenge was to determine just how many of the square pieces of cloth, each with dimensions a into a meter, he needs to fully carpet the entire rectangle land. The tailor was allowed to let the cloth pieces extend beyond the boundaries of the land, but the goal was to do so while using as few low cloth pieces as possible. Can you assist the tailor in solving this puzzling problem by calculating the minimum number of cloth pieces required to cover the entire length? Yeah, so this was the problem. So how the input format of this problem was like the first line, which will the input of the first line will be t. So the t will be the number of the test cases for this problem, and the upcoming line which will contains three values, differentiated by the space separated, differentiated by the space separated, m which means length, n which means width, a means side. Yeah, the constraint for the variables like t, the t is a test cases which will lie between 1 to 100, m and a will lie between 1 to 10 raised to power 9. The output format will be like a single integer on a new line denoting the minimum numbers of the cloth pieces needed. So the first sample input, like first sample example, test cases, sorry. So the first in which we had a 3, the 3 which denotes the test cases, the number of the test cases which will be applying for the first time. So in this we had a 3, so we had the 3 test cases. The first one is 332, the second one is 459, and the third one is 221. So then the sample output for the 3 test cases are 4, 1 and 4. So the explanation for the first test cases is like we have considered like the 332. So in this 2 which denote the area, sides of the rectangle. So like the pieces of the cloth size 2 into 2 which will be covered in the mention. Like we have get to know that the 2 is the value of the A. So in this the first cloth will cover 1, 2, 4, 5 of the land, which is shown in the figure, which is here. That 1, 2, 4 and 5 is covering the first rectangle piece. The first rectangle piece covering this 4 slides, 4 boxes. Yeah, and the second cloth, which is the second cloth is covering the 3, 6 and the beyond boundaries of this, as mentioned in the point second, and as vice versa. They are the another 2 points has been same as shown in the figure, like 7, 8 and the beyond the boundaries which has been which has been covered by the square third, and 9 and beyond the boundaries has been covered by the square fourth. Yeah. So now what's the solution for this problem? Let's get into it to know what's the solution for it. So starting with making some changes in it, and we had made the libraries which we need to solve this problem has been already written over here. So we will be solving this sum in CVP. Yeah, so trying to solve it. So we will first initializing our first variable, which is t, which is the test cases, and now like opening the while loop for the condition purpose, and in this we have a t which is in decrement format. Yeah, opening the curly bracket, in this initializing our variable, so long for, because if there is another value which is in long variable which is 32 bit, so for that we need to have the long variable, yeah, variable data type. So on this m and n and a, we know about what the value does this say, and getting the input from the users for this m sorry, yeah, we will need, yeah, for the t also taking the input from the users, which is t. Yeah. So now like what is the value of the m which will be after making some changes. So m plus a minus 1 and dividing it by a So see out what will be show and start. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, run the code. Yeah, the code has been completed. Now submit the code, forgetting the like all test cases has been passed or not. Yeah, all the test cases have been passed, so the solution is correct.